I was awakened this morning by the clamoring of the computer, which goes off whenever I have an important message, an email message, stating loudly, too loudly, because I was in the middle of a great dream, "Mighty Phoenix, you've got mail. Mighty Phoenix, you've got mail." So I went and opened my mail, gave my thanks that I always do in the morning. And it was from a very good friend of mine who happens to be an Afro-American, a seer, a soothsayer, a sage, a magi who could look into the past as well as the future. And it was concerning the confirmation of the origins of your puppet in the White House, Barack Obama. And it read this: "Mighty Phoenix, you were correct. I went into an astral trance and I traced the origins of Barack Obama, and he was indeed born in Kenya, about a half a mile away from Kenya High School where he attended. He lived with his Mama Obama, who was a communist Jew, as you already know from your research on YouTube and Google. And it seems that when Baraki was 12 years old, he was coming home every day with bloody noses, a black eye, a bite on the ear, bite marks. No, it wasn't Mike Tyson. And scratches. Well, it seems that the boys, not only the boys were beating him up for his lunch money, but the girls were also beating him up too. Mama Obama was very concerned. This coupled with the fact that he was wetting his bed of straw and always touching himself. And by the way, Barack Obama happened to be a very wise, not wise, but a very intellectual guy. In school, he wore glasses, and he majored in pocket pool, which he played with the other boys, the older boys. This perhaps led to him touching himself to actually search to see if there was really anything there. But she took him to the village witch doctor, the great Ooga Booga, and she said, "Ooga Booga, please help me. You don't, oy vey, you can't imagine how much this boy is suffering." And the great Ooga Booga looked at Barack and said to Mama Obama, "There's nothing I can do here in the jungle of Kenya." Mama Obama says, "Oy vey, please, please, I'll give you shekels. I'll give you Manischewitz. I'll give you cabbage soup. I'll get you a dozen bagels." "I don't play that shit," was the words. "But I will," of the great Ooga Booga, but he said, "I will see what I could do." With that, he started to shake and shiver and went into a 20-minute trance, not saying a word, in a catatonic state. He was actually in the astral plane. Heavy meditation. When he came out of the trance, he looked at Mama Obama and said, "Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang." Mama Obama looked at him and said, because she didn't really know whatever that language was, and she says, what the frack does that mean?" He goes, "That means send the boy to America. Send him to Hebrew school. And let him study the Babylonian Talmud, the unholy book of the Ashkenazi Jews. And if he follows the guidelines, he can grow up to be senator and perhaps even President of America." Well, you know the tale. She took his advice. For Barack Obama is now your puppet in the White House, as was Clinton Bush and every president since John F. Kennedy, as will be Hillary Clinton. So I say unto you, don't ever doubt the words and the wisdom of a great seer a sage, a magi, a Gnostic, an astral traveler, my friend, Negro Damas.